Welcome to SpareTalk. This is Rod Weaver, and today I'm bringing you another installment of the product and the plan. This is installment 3 of 6, and this has to do with the making of the Inter-Continental Duckpin Bowling Challenge, 2 events which occurred in 2014 and 2017, and I hope you find it interesting. So we'll get started. So today we're going to talk about the Inter-Continental Duckpin Bowling Challenge from 2014 and 2017. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing a shirt that the Argentines presented to me at the last event, which was in 2017. It's got the Argentine logo, and on my back it's got my last name. So that's kind of a nice gesture they made to give me a gift when they came back. So we'll get started right away here. The conception period. When I was contacted by Roberto Di Spirito to collaborate on setting up this competition, I didn't really know how to proceed to even begin arranging the event, but it seemed reasonable to first coordinate with the bowling establishment with which I was the most familiar to host the competition, and one that was an independent house, since it seemed this would result in the least amount of red tape to have to cut through. And so, with me knowing Ralph Curry, the proprietor at White Oak, and how well he ran his house, and notwithstanding the situation that there were a few house bowlers from the White Oak Bowling Center competing in the IDBC event, this is where I felt that all bowlers from both teams would get a fair shake. Not to mention the fact that this was where Ezekiel Delfino made the Argentine debut in the United States back in 2011. I can't remember the exact sequence of circumstances, but I believe I contacted White Oak first to determine an exact date after Roberto and I mutually agreed on a general time frame of June or July for the tournament to take place. It would be a week-long event. At some point, whether it was before contacting White Oak or after, Di Spirito did ask me to compose the official letter to be sent to 2 entities, which were the Metropolitan Bowling Federation of Argentina and the Argentine Confederation of Master Duckpin Bowling, explaining that we were setting up an international competition, and this letter would be used for them to generate the sports visas and the funding needed to travel and for lodging into the United States. I didn't know much of what I was doing with composing the letter at this point, but I just winged it in a formal block format, and it all turned out okay. Getting the paperwork done and arranging the host site for the event were not complicated. Then came the building of Team USA.